Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hello, this is Guarino from the Residential Assisted Living Academy.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by VirtualStaffNow.com.
Today, what we're really talking about is the 3 top reasons why you might consider doing assisted living care homes. You know, when I first got into real estate, I did my first deal when I was 18 years old, no money down because I had no money. And the concept of getting into real estate was a mind-boggling, task. Who do I go to? How do I learn? But after I got into real estate, I realized, wow, you can make a lot of money. And I'm sure you have figured that out too. So I know there's really 3 reasons why people get into real estate. One is cash now. So when we talk about cash now, the idea of fix and flip or wholesale or transactional funding where we get in and we just turn it over in a double close, or maybe just assigning the contract. Cash now is fun. The problem is you're unemployed once it's sold and you have to go find another good deal. And in a market like we're in today, that can be very difficult to do. So the other one is cash flow, so buy and hold. So when you have a single family home, we say buy and hold, that's good, but making $100 a month, $200 a month, $500 a month was exciting when I was 25, but when I'm 54, not so exciting. So the third is cash later. Now that whole concept is wonderful, but I'm a little bit more immediate than that. The concept of saying I'm going to get my big payday when the mortgage is paid off in 30 years just doesn't excite me today. So I was thinking about the opportunities that are out there, and I said, you know what, let's look at the mega trends. So what are the mega trends? We've got the baby boomers out there. The baby boomers are here, they're here to stay, and they're aging. And when I say aging, the front end of the baby boomers right now, they're turning 65, 67, 68. I'm on the back end at 54. So somewhere between 50 and 70, that's the baby boomers right there. So the reality is that they're lasting longer. And they're lasting longer, and they're now no longer working, but they need to live someplace. So if they've got their home paid off, that's terrific. But what happens when they need some help? They don't need a nursing home. They don't need medical help. And they're not ready for the Golden Girls moving into a home where 4 men or women share rooms and just camaraderie with each other. They need something more, and that's assisted living. So when we think about the opportunity in the mega trend, one reason why to get into it, it's a huge opportunity. So how do we get into it? You could invest in a REIT or a hedge fund or a mutual fund and get into senior housing that way. It's very hands off. It's just put the money in, get a rate of return, and that's fine. But I like to be more interactive, more hands on. So I said, well, how else can I do this? So when you think about building a nursing home or a large assisted living facility where it's 100 or 200 people in a facility, it could cost $50 million to put that project together. That's too big. And then I'm competing with the REITs and the hedge funds. So I didn't want to do that. But I do know real estate. I know residential and commercial. So I said, let me get the best of all worlds. We'll do residential real estate with the commercial aspect, assisted living in the single family home. So here's what it is. You've got 10 people, let's say, living in a home, being taken care of 24 hours a day. They pay significant money to be there for that care. And you, as the owner of the real estate, you can make significant money. And if you also own and operate the business, well, it's the holy grail. If I were to say to you $10,000 a month from one single property, that may get you a little bit more excited than $100 a month. So if I wanted to make $10,000 on single family homes buy and hold, I might need 50 or 100 of those homes. That's a lot of tenants, toilets, turnover, termites, and the whole rest of it. If I wanted to do an apartment, well, I need probably a 100-unit apartment in order to make that 10,000 net after everything is said and done. But if I could take one single family home, turn it into an assisted living facility, a home, a care home, and it's called different things in different parts of the country, RCFE in California and personal care homes in Atlanta, Georgia. So different things around the country, but turn a single family home into an assisted living home. And if I could net $10,000 per month from that single home, well, that gets me excited. And that's what I do. And at the Residential Assisted Living Academy, I teach people how to do that. And what we do is we take those homes, we convert them into that business itself. And now we have 2 entities. One owns the real estate, one owns the business. One leases from the other. So if you just want to do the real estate play, in a future one of these, I'm going to go ahead and share with you what to look for in the real estate. You could lease it to the operator and probably get twice the fair market rent. I'll teach you how to do that. Or you can own and operate the business itself. And that's where you can make $10,000 a month, $15,000 a month, even $20,000 a month from a single family home. That's what we do. That's the residential assisted living that we talk about. It's a huge opportunity. The baby boomers are here. They're going to have to live somewhere. They can't stay at home. And by the way, do you have somebody in your family that might need that kind of help? And if you do, and some of you are just like me, you've already had parents in that situation, you're going to write a check to somebody for $3, $4, $5, $6, $8, $10,000 a month. Would you rather collect those checks instead of write those checks? And one of the benefits of owning the home yourself, when it comes time, you can move right in. That's one of the reasons why my wife and I got into this niche, and now it's the only thing that we do. As a certified financial planner in the U.S. as well as in Australia, I've been doing real estate for 30 plus years. I've had 17 different businesses. This is the one thing that I'm doing. So I'm glad you came, and I'm going to teach you more. Keep listening. Residential assisted living.
VirtualStaffNow.com is the leading virtual assistant provider for real estate investors. As busy real estate investors, there's nothing more valuable than our time. And VirtualStaffNow.com not only helps you find the right real estate virtual assistant for your business, they train them on an ongoing basis, manage them daily to make sure they're staying productive and effective. And in the event they're not the right fit or need to be replaced, they handle that for you too. Whether you need 1 or 100 virtual assistants for your team, start the process right now at VirtualStaffNow.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of FlipNerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at FlipNerd.com. Please check out the FlipNerd family of real estate investing shows, where we host 4 great ongoing shows at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for FlipNerd in the iTunes Store.